Good morning, my dear students. So today in these sessions we are going to discuss regarding the tangent method of a parabola. This is a very easy and simplest method. Okay. First of all, read the question properly. Draw a parabola. We need to draw the shape of parabola of base 150 mm. Of base how much is given? 150 mm is given, and height how much is given? 80 mm is given. Clear? First of all, we need to draw the base. Base is 150 mm. 150 mm nothing but we can say as 15 centimeter. Clear? Measure the length. (150 mm) nothing but 15 centimeter. Clear? 15 centimeter. And meanwhile we need to show the dimension. Clear? 150 millimeter. Show this arrow, draw the vertical line and reduce this area. It's looking like a arrow. Clear? So this point, what we can say? A point, and this is called as B point. The length from A to B is 150 mm. The half should be how much, dear? 7.5 centimeter. Total length from A to B is 150 mm. 150 mm nothing but 75 mm. The half distance should be 75 mm. Clear? 75 millimeter. Done. So this point is what we can say, this is called as C point. From this C, axis is given. Axis nothing but the height. How much we are going to take over here? 80 mm. 80 mm. So axis is represented as long line and two dot, long line and two dot. Clear? The height is how much? 80 mm. Always remember, the height is always greater than the base. Then what to do here? Because here height, how much is given? The height is given here 80 mm. The base is how much is given here? The base is given here 150 mm. Our intention is that this height always greater than the base. Then what to do here? Just we need to add extra 80 mm. 80 mm plus 80 mm is become as 160 mm. So we can say that the height is greater than the base. This condition is satisfied here. Again, so this is C point and this is what we can say D point. Clear? C to D is 80 mm. Extra again how much we have to take over here? 80 mm extra we need to take. 80 mm. Clear? Long line and two dot, long line and two dot. Clear? So this point is called as apex point. It represents as the point O. You need to join the point from A to O. Clear? Again from O to B. Let us see. So A to O is called as slant edge. A to B is called as baseline. A to B is called as baseline. A to O or O to B is called as slant edge. Okay, and C to D is called as axis line. Clear? Axis line. Then let us see the slant edge length is how much is there? A to O. We have to write slant edge length is A to O. We need to measure with the help of scale. Clear? Let us see. This is how much? 17.8. Okay, means we can say as 178 millimeter. Divide into how many equal part? Divide into 8 equal part, because the length C to D is how much is there? 80 mm. Is it right? So we have to show here height. I am representing here. C to D height is 80 mm. Clear? 80 millimeter, and show the arrows. Again from D to O is height is how much is there? Again 80 mm. Show the arrows properly. 80 mm. Clear? That the length from A to O is how much? 178 millimeter. So if you divide 8 ones are 8, 2s are 17.8, means it should be 2.2, something will be there. 2.2 millimeter. We need to measure 2.2 centimeter. We need to measure. If you divide into centimeter, if you measure 17.8 will be there centimeter. It should be 2.2. Let us see the length from A to O should be how much? 17.8 centimeter. How much? 17.8 point. How much is there? 17.8 centimeter. We are dividing to how many equal part? Because 8 equal part will be there. Divide to 8 equal part. Then how much should you get? 2.2 centimeter each. So we need to measure a length 2.2 with the help of scale. Let us see. I am measuring a length 2.2, 2.1, 2.2. Okay, measure a length 2.2. Place a compass at the end A and draw the arc. This is the first point, second point, third point, fourth point, fifth, sixth, seventh, and this is 8. Clear? Same thing we have to continue from the right hand side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this is 8. Clear? Done. So we need to represent the point here. This is the first point, second point. Then how to represent this point? That is most important. We have to represent the point in the ascending form. Again from toward right hand side, we have to represent the point in the descending form. This is the ascending form and here descending form. Clear? 1, 2, this point is called as 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7. Clear? Same thing we have to represent in the descending form. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. What will be the next step? Always remember, you need to join the points from 1 to 1, okay, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 6, 7 to 7. You need to join the points. Clear? So right now I am joining a points from 1 to 1. Let us see. One to one, 1 to 1, again from 2 to 2, join the point 3 to 3, okay, again join the points 4 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 6, 7 to 7. Clear? After that, we need to check over here where is the intersection point we are getting over here. Let us see this line and one line, both are intersect at this point. So this point is called as P1. And let us see this first point and second point, both are intersect at this point. So it's called as P2. And second point and third point, both are intersect at this point, is called as P3. Third and fourth is intersect at this point, is called as P4. Fourth and 5 is intersect at this point, is called as P5. 5 and 6 is intersect at this point, is called as P6. 6 and 7 will be intersect at this point, is called as P7. Clear? Again 7 and this 0 point will be intersect at this point, is called as P8. After that, we need to join the point from A to P1. With the help of French curve you can join, or with the help of freehand you can join. From A to P1, P1 to P2, P2 to P3, P3 to P4, P4 to P5. Always remember, this arc should not be touched above. Okay, it should be passed from P4 to here P5 only. Is it right? Again from P5 to P6, P6 to P7, P7 to P8, and join the point of B. And again you have to join from A to B. This line should be dark. Okay, you have to use the HB pencil over here. Clear? So right now we are getting the shape of which one, dear? Parabola shape we are getting over here. Is it right? Otherwise you do one thing, use the pencil, make the scratches, you can do it here, or you can do the shaded also. It's your choice. Clear? Then this picture should be visible properly. Clear? This overall one, what we can see, overall one is called as parabola. Clear? Then again you have the questions, sir, which pencil we had to use. Remember, for outer boundary like A to B, B to O, O to A, we have to use HB pencil. For the baseline also we have to use HB pencil, A to O, slant edge, O to B. We have to use again which pencil? HB pencil. Clear? Done. All inside line, like from joining from 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 6, this all inside line, we have to use H pencil. Clear? And then for the shape of parabola, we have to use HB pencil. For the shape of parabola, we have to use HB pencil. For this axis, we have to use 2H pencil. I hope so. No one is having the doubt. Again, I will recall this one. Let us see. First of all, we have to measure a length from A to B should be 150 mm. From this median point, take a length of 80 mm. From C to D, again we have to take extra length because the height is always greater than the base. Okay, 80 plus 8 is become as 160 mm. The height is 160 mm is greater than the base. After that, you need to join the points from A to O, O to B. Clear? Then A to O is called as slant edge, O to B also called as slant edge. The both lengths should be equal. Is it right? Then after that, the length from A to O. Okay, A to O is how much is there? 17.8 centimeter. We have to divide into how many equal part? 8 equal part. 80 mm nothing but 8 equal part. 17.8 by 8. Then you will get 2.2 centimeter each. So we have to mark. We have to measure distance 2.2 centimeter. Place a compass at 1 and draw the arc 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Clear? Like that. So we have to represent the point in the ascending form. Okay, toward left hand side. Toward right hand side in the form of descending form. So we have to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have to continue. After that, what will be the next step? We need to join the point from 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, 5 to 5, 6 to 6, 7 to 7. Clear? After that, after draw the line, you will get in the intersection points. So intersection points we are getting over here. AO is intersect at a point of 1. So what we can say P1. 1 and 2 is intersect here. So it's called as P2. 2 and 3 will be intersect on the third line is called as P3. 3rd and 4 will be intersect at this point is called as P4. 4 and 5 will be intersect at this point is called as P5. 5 and 6 we have to intersect at this point is called as P6. 6 and 7 will be intersect at this point is called as P7. Okay, 7 and 0 will be intersect at this point is called as P8. So always remember, we have to represent, inscribe inside only, not the outside. Clear? Done. So you know very well which pencil we have to use. For the baseline, HB pencil. For the slant edge, HB pencil. For the parabola, HB pencil. For the axis, 2H pencil. All inside line should be H pencil. I hope so no one is having the doubt regarding these sessions. So in the next class, we are going to discuss regarding the eccentricity of a hyperbola. Thank you, dear.